There's the great McLofts 21 436, 11 hours and 14 minutes. Hot 507-mile race. Just came in this second. She flew 2 weeks ago. She flew the 400. It took her 12 hours. It was a tough 4. She's had 2 training tosses, only out of the loft twice since the 400. And back to the 500. Tough day. Bright blue skies, hot, no clouds. You can see her eyes are a little bit affected from this flight. Just sitting there after entering just a couple minutes ago. Hopefully we'll have a great result. Wanted to show you what these pigeons were flying in today. I still have the one bird, 436. And again, I fed her perfectly. She was on the barley mix. She had 2 training tosses. She went 30 miles on Monday and 50 miles on Wednesday because Thursday was going to be bad weather. So she trained twice. She rested for over a week, ate the barley mix. She had fat seeds the night before shipping, the day of shipping. Went to the race. She is my pit bird. Very exciting. The hen drank. She hasn't eaten or gone into the minerals yet. She's just resting, but I did see her drink. She was just a piece of cork. No roundness, no extra weight. She was a weightless pigeon, completely weightless. If you handled her, she weighed like a toilet paper roll, if you can imagine. She's a medium to small hen, and the body weight was exceptional. And again, they don't need a lot to fly. 11 hours and 14 minutes. It was not an easy day. Just got my second hen, McLofts 22 838. She was my first bird at the 400-mile race 2 weeks ago, and she just ran in the cock loft. She was mated in here at the end of last old bird season, so she came in the cock loft, but it's empty. I'll move her to the hen loft. She didn't drink. She's looking at some grain right now, and another nice performance. Again, she was my first bird 2 weeks ago at the 4, prepared the same way as 436, rested for like 9 days, 2 training tosses, couple of heavy feedings of fat, and back to the long distance race. Just entered this second. She was 12 minutes behind 436. Just got my third bird, McLofts 21 335. She was my first bird at the 300-mile race last weekend. She was at the top. She had a really good race. This hen prepared a little different. She flew the 300. She rested until Wednesday. She flew on Saturday. She rested until Wednesday. She had 1 training toss of 50 miles, 1 time out of the loft all week, back to the 400. And again, like the others, she ate fat seeds the night before shipping and the day of shipping, and that was it. Barley mix was the feed up until then. It's odd that my hens aren't interested in eating at all. They did drink. They're not in the minerals. And yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. I figured they would be hungry, although I did load them with fat seeds for 2 feedings. They probably ate on the truck, but you never know. But they must have had a meal and hopefully a good drink. And 3 hens I expected to hear. Still haven't received a cock yet, but hopefully soon. It's been 12 hours and 25 minutes since liberation. I have 8 celibate hens home and no cocks, which is a little disappointing, but the hens usually do much better than the cocks anyways. I'm going to walk you through what's going to happen this week. Now, these pigeons will get total rest for 10 days. I will not let them out of the loft. They'll eat the rich seeds today, the rich seeds tomorrow, and then they'll be on the 75% barley mix until a week from Tuesday, where they have their first toss, their first time out of the loft in 10 days. I'll go 30 miles on Thursday, the day of shipping. I will go 45, 50 miles, and then they'll go back to the 500-mile race. So in a 2-week period, they're out of the lofts twice. That's why my systems are so simple. Everything is done with really good pigeons and proper feeding. If you can master feeding, you can master racing. Again, you need great pigeons, and these birds have been lifetime antibiotic free. They're excellent birds, but they're tired and they're rested now. At least some of them are eating, They're into the minerals, they're into the grains. And I'm going to show you my feed, what they're eating right now. Today and tomorrow, the birds that flew the race. Today's Saturday, they'll eat this mix. This is Versalaga Champion, Versalaga Energy, and Versalaga Traditional Mix. It's a sneaky mix, all little seeds, a lot of fat. They'll eat this today and tomorrow, as much as they want. Then, on Monday, through the following Tuesday, they will get this mix right here. It's 75% barley, 25% champion mix. Great mix, and they will get one of these pick pots per 10 pigeons. One of the little Versalaga pick pots. That's my measuring cup. One of these for 10 pigeons. They'll eat that until the following Tuesday, so 10 days of rest. They'll train Tuesday. Wednesday evening, I'll load them up with mostly fat seeds. I'll give them energy and the sneaky mix. Thursday, I'll load them up with fat, ship them to the 5, and that's 2 tosses, I should say, in over a week. They're only out of the loft twice. They'll train Tuesday, Thursday, eat fat seeds Wednesday evening, day of shipping, hopefully eat on the truck, and we do this all over again. I will give my results at the end of the video. Hopefully it was a nice performance. That's my first bird, the great McLofts 21436. If you like my videos, subscribe, put on the bell notification, put a comment in if you like my systems. It's very simple, very little training. It's all done with feeding. Share with your friends, and hopefully in the next part we'll have some great results, but I'll see what happens. If there's anything to report, I'll be back. Well, I have 10 out of 14 hens home. The first bird coming at 5:34. They were liberated at 6:20 this morning. So 5:34, 5:46, 5:50, 5:59, 6:21, 6:34. We're over 12 hours. 6:36, 6:38, 7:50, and the last hen at 8:14. And I have 10 out of the 14, only 3 cocks. The celibate hens did very well. I'll put the results at the end of the video. And the last bird came in right at dark. It's getting dark here in Massachusetts at 8:14. I hope you enjoy my videos. As you can see, my systems do not take a lot of time, do not involve a lot of training. It's really good pigeons, fed correctly, get the body weight right, extremely healthy, and you can fly to the top. Well, the results are in. At 51 lofts, 419 birds at our New England Open 507-mile race. My first bird was 7th, followed by 13th, 15th, 21st, 31st, 37th, 41st, and 45th. Right now, we are sitting at 4th combine average speed. All this with very little effort, and my pigeons never leave the loft more than 2 times a week. And in the long distance races, they only leave the loft 2 times in a 2-week period. Very few can lay up performances like that with so little effort. I don't have a lot of time. Frank McLaughlin, McLaughlin Lofts.